Hey, what's up, guys? Today I am here to talk about a new product from M2C Racing. It is their rear shock tower brace. Try to get it up to the camera. This is what you get for 25 bucks. And what this does is it will help save your rear diff bulkhead. So when you take a really hard landing on the wing or the wheelie bar, all of that force gets transferred onto your diff case. And if you're like me, you've broken plenty of these things. And while they're not expensive, I think they're like, I don't know, 10 bucks or whatever it is, they are a huge pain in the ass to replace because you got to basically take everything off of it. You got to take out your pinion gear or input gear, whatever you want to call it. And you all know how that little grub screw is, and then you have to re-Loctite it, and you have to wait, and it just sucks. So as you'll see, what this does is it's going to replace these two plastic pieces, these two spacers right here and here, and it's going to brace up. It's going to basically connect this rear brace to the tower. So I'm going to show you how to do that because it takes a little bit. There's instructions on his website, which are great. Oh, big shout out to Rich Duperbash. I saw this first on his channel, so thank you, Rich, and thanks for working with Mitch on all this stuff. He's just, M2C's got a lot of stuff coming out of the pipeline, and I have to think a lot of it has to do with, Rich and the other testers and the feedback that they get on things that we could definitely need. And this is something that was sorely needed. So let me go grab a pair of scissors and open this thing up. So it's separated into, it looks like 3 different little packages. You got the left and the right half of the brace. And then you got a little bag of parts, including a drill bit. Thank you, Mitch, for that. And some hardware. So you got 2 cap head screws, 2 lock nuts. I was about to say 1 lock nut. And there's your hardware. So to put this thing on, first of all, you're going to need, I want to say you're going to need a 2.5 millimeter driver. You may need a 2. You're probably going to need to take this wheel off. So you're going to need your, your 17 millimeter wrench. And you may have to remove, depending on what model. This kit works for both the Creighton and the Notorious / Outcast. So I already did my Creighton, and my Creighton has the new body posts on it because I'm running a new body, and on that the body post is sitting right in front of this bolt, so you can't get this out without removing this. But on here I'm not going to have a problem. So I'm going to start by taking off this tire. All right. I like to use the tire as a little stand, so we'll throw that under there. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to remove this bolt that goes through the rear chassis brace. So I have my Milwaukee impact driver. I have the 2.5 millimeter speed tip in there, and we're just going to back this bad boy out. Alright, and then we're going to remove these 2 spacers. It helps to remember that the fat one goes on the left hand side, or however you want to remember it. I mean, really, technically it's the right hand side because you're supposed to do it from the back, but whatever. And you can see basically just by looking at this, oh, this is loose. It's good to know. Sometimes I find that when I do exactly this, I got to tighten that up. Actually, it doesn't hurt to leave it a little loose for now. So you're not going to need these anymore, so you can put them over there. All right, and then I don't know if does he mark these or not. This has got a P on it, and this has got a D, passenger, driver. I don't know, but if you look at this part, you can see one's fat and one's skinny. So it's going to basically go back into the same place where you got the corresponding plastic ones out. So the skinny one goes in first. And let's get this through here. And then the fat one. we're just going to retighten that back up. Bingo. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the drill bit that comes with the kit, and you're going to drill a hole through your tower right there and then right there. These seem a little loose, like they were tighter on my crate. Let me see if I can tighten this down a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, you don't want those moving around when you're drilling the hole. So grab your drill, put in the drill bit, and start drilling. So, you know what? I forgot about this. I had to remove, both on my crate and in this, I have to remove this center engine guard, or whatever you want to call it, center brace, so that you can get your drill flat. You really want to go through as straight as you can when you drill the hole. I mean, technically you could disassemble everything here and you know, put it on a drill press and get your hole perfectly straight, but I don't think that's necessary. Make sure I got this on too, going the right way. And apologize if you to your voltage hobby shock tower if you have one, because you're starting to drill into it. Holy shit, man! It went through the Creighton one a lot easier than this one's going. And that was me breaking Mitch's. Oh, so much for the PG. Man, this is just tough to drill. Well, I have the one from the other kit, and plus I have my own, but I'd rather break his. I got a little too aggressive there, pushing in. Much better. I don't know, maybe I had a bad tip. There we go. That yeah, the tip that he that came with my kit was not sharp, I guess, because I got through there no problem. All right, now we'll do the other one. Yeah, way easier. All right, just went and vacuumed up a lot of these shavings. I didn't want them all over the place, and I'm gonna, when I'm all done, I'm gonna take it out and use my air compressor and blow it out. Just make sure you don't want to get any of that in there. So at this point, you've drilled your 2 holes, and I'm looking for my. There we go. And then you're just gonna take your hardware that comes with it, and you're gonna feed that through like that. Oh, you know, the other thing you're going to need is a little nut driver. Like this. Like this. Jeez, I should do it on camera. To hold that nut, or you could just use a pair of pliers or whatever to hold on to that. Which is probably what I should have done, because then I won't have to take off the wing. Come on. Get on there. There you go. Thread that on. I don't think I can get this. No, sort of. We'll see how good I can get it. There you go, that's one. And you get the other one on here. Tighten this one up a little more. Boom. And there you have it. So now, all that force that would normally get transferred through here is going to go to your shock tower. Now, I don't know how this is going to play out with the stock shock towers. I mean, those things bend pretty easy. You know, it's going to probably be a lot of the same principles that people that use the tower to tower, where those things will bend around it. But I have faith in these voltage hobby ones that they're not going to bend. I mean, I haven't bent one yet, knock wood. But this to me is a much better solution than you know, the original design, where you're just busting the, you know, those little where it screws in through the back of the shock tower into the top of each side of the diff bulkhead. And those screws rip out and they break that tab off, and then you're screwed. Then you got to replace it. So big shout out again to Mitch at M2C Racing and to Rich Duperbash for bringing this to our attention. It's a great little mod. It's 25 bucks, save you a lot of headache down the line. So anyway, hope you guys found this video useful, and please like and subscribe, share, all that other nonsense. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.